Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Paschat Desh Tarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivas Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hey Krishna Prabhu, thank you so much for joining. And today we are going to do the verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, third chapter, verse number 28. And thank you so much, Sanatana Dharma Prabhu, for giving me this service. And I want to apologize in advance that I may not do the justice to this class, because we all hear from His Grace Sanatana Dharma Prabhu every day, and he nourishes us with lots and lots of Bhagavatam Katha and many good things, many aspects of that particular shloka. I'm not that expert, so I will try to go through the purport of Srila Prabhupada and one lecture of Srila Prabhupada, and will try to share what I understood from that. So please excuse me, please forgive me if I don't do justice to this class. And so which language, Prabhu, will be more comfortable?
English.
What it should be Hindi, English mix, or just English?
English. This is English one.
Okay. So we'll chant the verse first. It's Srimad Bhagavatam 1.3.28, which is displayed on my screen. Ete chamsa kala punsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indrari Vyakulam Lokam Mridyanti Yuge Yuge. So it's synonymous. Ete, all these, cha, and, amsa, planetary portions, kala, portions of the planetary portions. So my screen is blocking it. Pumsa, supreme, Krishna, Lord Krishna, tu, but, Bhagwan, the personality of Godhead, Swayam, in person, Indrari, the enemies of Indra, Vyakulam, disturbed, Lokam, all the planets, Mridyanti, gives protection, Yuge Yuge, in different ages. Translation, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. All the above mentioned incarnations are either planetary portions or portions of the planetary portions of the Lord. But Lord Sri Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. All of them appear on planets. Whenever there is a disturbance created by the atheist, the Lord incarnates to protect the theist. So, in basically the purport, if we go further in this purport, Srila Prabhupada is mentioning couple of points. Okay, and very specifically, he emphasizes on those points. As we see in the first line itself, it says, Ete chamsh kala punsa Krishnastu Bhagwan Swayam. So, this is how Srila Prabhupada, in the first paragraph, Prabhupada explains what is an avatar. Most of the time we have this notation, or we have this particular impression since the childhood, especially in India, that Krishna is incarnation of Vishnu. We understand like that, okay? But here Srila Prabhupada is mentioning it very specifically that Krishna is the source of everything. Krishnastu Bhagwan Swayam. Krishna is not incarnation of everybody or any Vishnu or anybody, but Krishna himself is the avatari. Okay, everything comes from Krishna. So, who is an avatar? Avatar is basically one who descends. Okay, in the Hindi, the word is avtaran. When there is a flight, the flight descends. No, we don't say that the flight has taken birth that time. Okay, because if we see a flight landing, so before that the flight was there up in the clouds, but now we are able to see that flight. It is coming under our vision, so we call the flight is ascending, the flight is taking avatar. Okay, similarly, when Krishna and Krishna's planetary portions, they come from the spiritual world to this material world to deliver and to perform various functions, various activities, that is called an avatar. Okay, so Prabhupada further says the avatar is the one who descends. So that means they always exist. Okay, it's not that Krishna has taken birth on the 5,000 years ago only on that Janmashtami. Krishna always exists. Okay, Krishna is still here, but it is unmanifested to our material eyes. We are not able to see Krishna here. Okay, so similarly, Krishna's all the other incarnations, let it be Lord Ram, let it be Lord Narsimhadev, Lord Varadev, they are eternal. They are always existing, but we don't see them on a particular time at a particular place. Another example, similar example, Krishna Srila Prabhupada gives is of sun. When at the night time the sun sets, we are not able to see the sun. So do we say the sun has died? No, we say the sun has set. That means we are not able to see the sun at that particular time, but in a different area, in a different city or location or geography, the sun is visible to other people. Okay, when there is night time in Canada, in India, in India you are able to see sun. Okay, so when here it's sunrise now, but in India you are not able to see the sun because it is sunset. Okay, similarly the avatars, the incarnations are like that. Okay, when they are not they are in their unmanifested form, that means we are not able to see them, but they eternally exist just like the sun. Okay, so they are always eternal. So here Prabhupada is talking about these avatars, these incarnations of the Lord. Further, Prabhupada also mentioned that these avatars, they come or descend from different spiritual planets to different material planets, and they come to fulfill the particular mission. Every incarnation has a particular mission to fulfill. Okay, so here Prabhupada says that Krishna, whom we call as God, okay, many people don't know what is the definition of God. Okay, we call many people God. Okay, this is the new Bhagwan nowadays in the market. Even sometimes people, if somebody is trending on social media, people start saying, "Oh, this is Bhagwan." Okay, this is Bhagwan XYZ. Okay, because that person is showing some kind of mystic powers. Okay, if somebody is showing he is able to produce gold from his palm, we say, wow, this person is God. Okay, but actually in our Shastra there is a definition of God whom we can say that the person is God. Okay, there right now, like last year we had the Kumbh Mela. Okay, so in Kumbh Mela there were many mystic yogis came. Okay, there are many mystics who have lived for maybe thousands of years. Somebody claims that I have never kept my hand down. Like they always have their hand up. Somebody is sitting in the circle of the fire. Somebody is he has not slept for maybe 50 years. No, so there were many mystic yogis in that. So people mistake them for God just because they are showing some mystic powers. Okay, one place I read sometime, maybe it was Prabhupada's statement or some devotee was saying that Krishna is not God because he shows some magic, or Krishna is showing his power, that's why he is not God. He is God, that's why he is showing his power. Okay, so that means everything which shows its power, everybody who is very rich, we cannot say that person is God. Okay, these are not the criteria of God. Krishna has all these opulences in full. That's why this is God. Okay. So in this purport further, Prabhupada says there are 6 things which are opulences of Krishna, or there are 6 characteristics of God. When somebody has all those characteristics available in full, that person can be considered as God. Okay. What are those 6 things? We might be very impressed by people when they are very rich. Okay. If somebody is coming and the person has diamond ring, person has diamond watch, no, it's opulently decorated, we get very impressed. Wow, what a person. No, very rich person. But can we say that person is the richest person? May not be. The person may be richest person today, but yesterday he was not the richest person. And after 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 year, they may not be the richest person. It always changes. No, we see that Forbes magazine that keeps on publishing. Okay, this year he is the richest person in India. This year, this person is the richest one in the entire world. And these billionaires, they try so hard day and night to remain that position, because they are not the richest and they cannot guarantee their richness for eternity. But Bhagwan, God, is the richest eternally. Okay, he was the richest when he came. He is the richest because nobody can claim that this whole property is mine. Okay, we cannot claim a particular land on our name for the eternity. No, we are the landlord of a particular place, our house, our shop, or business today, but yesterday, 100 years ago, that land belonged to somebody else. And 20 years from now, that land will belong to somebody else. So we are just the caretakers. We are not the owners. We are not the proprietor. But there is one person who was always the proprietor, that is Krishna, that is God. So somebody who has all the riches, okay, all the opulences, that's the first criteria. Secondly, somebody who is the most beautiful. Okay, Shastras are full, our scriptures are full of Krishna's beauty, full of God's beauty. Okay, how Krishna is enchanting, how beautiful Krishna is. Okay, so first was the opulence, the richness. Okay, secondly, it's the beauty. Third, knowledge. Okay, somebody who has entire knowledge of everything, okay, for eternity again. Okay, that person is considered to be God, not just that one criteria but all 6 criteria. Okay, so opulence, fame, beauty, then prowess, somebody who is the strongest. Okay, the strength. Okay, Krishna possesses all the strength. Okay, how we can take an example of that? When Krishna was almost 6 days old, he killed a demoness Putana. Okay, Krishna was few days old and he started killing demons. Okay, he was just 7 years old and he hold Govardhan on his pinky finger, that too of the left hand, that too effortlessly. Okay, we cannot do that. If I hold my phone in a particular position for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 24 hour, one day, I will have severe pain in my hand. Okay, I cannot display that kind of strength, but Krishna has that strength. Okay, other than that is the renunciation. Okay, so a person who has all these 6 qualities in full for eternity, that person can be considered as God. And our scriptures explain that there is only one person that has all these qualities in full for eternity, that's Krishna. Okay, so anybody who claims that I am God, you are God, everybody can become God, this is the challenge which can be given to them, that if you have all these opulences with you, if you have all these characteristics, only that person can be considered as God. Okay, so that's one thing Prabhupada explains in this particular first paragraph. Okay, so further it says, Prabhupada says that all the incarnations of Lord, they come for the particular purpose. Okay, for example, within the second paragraph, Prabhupada gives example that Lord Parshuram and Lord Narsingdev, they came for specific purpose, and that purpose was to show the opulence. Okay, Lord Nursing Dev. Nowadays, a lot of, I won't say advertisement, but it's a, uh, we are able, the social media is full of Mahavatar Nrsimha. No, it's a beautiful, wonderful movie, and in Canada we are still waiting to watch it. We are monitoring it, that when it will come and we can go and watch that movie. And I hope in India you all, like all of you, must have watched that movie already. If not, please go to theater and watch that movie. It's going to be a very wonderful movie. Okay, so Hiranyakashipu, our scriptures say that Hiranyakashipu was so powerful that all the demigods are way more powerful, way more beautiful, way more opulent than human being, like people like us, like very very common people. And they are millions and million times, their age is like larger than us, their age is longer than us, they are more beautiful, more powerful. They are, we pray to demigods for many richness and many strength and power, all that, right? So those demigods who are so powerful, even if Hiranyakashipu will move his eyebrow, all these demigods will tremble in fear. That was the strength Hiranyakashipu gathered. Okay. And that Hiranyakashipu was effortlessly killed by Lord Narsimdev. Lord Narsimdev didn't had to make a lot of planning, and he didn't had to gather millions and millions of soldiers just to kill Hiranyakashipu. Just with his nails, he killed him. No, we can imagine what power Narsimdev had. No, so to display that power, Narsimdev came to protect his devotee. Similarly, Lord Parshuram, the Parshuram incarnation, that also is the display of Lord's opulence. Okay, so that was their function why they came. Okay. Similarly, Prabhupada further says that Narad Muni is empowered incarnation, Shaktavesha avatar. So that is to preach the devotees. No, similarly, Prabhupada says that Lord Varadev, okay, Buddha, they all had the different purpose. No, Lord Ram and Dhanvantri, they were displaying Lord's fame. No, Lord Ram, even after so many yugas, it was the Treta Yuga when Lord Ram came, and after that Dwapar came. Now we are in Kali Yuga, 5,000 years, even in Kali Yuga, till today, people talk about Ram Rajya. That was the fame of Lord Ramchandra. No, so that was the display, that was the function why Lord Ramchandra came. Now, further, Prabhupada is saying Dhanvantri and Balramji, Mohini Murti, Vaman Dev. That was the display of Krishna's beauty. Okay, so that was the way, that was the purpose why it came. No, when it comes to knowledge, Dattatreya, Kumar, Kapila, Matsya Avatar, they were all to display Krishna's knowledge. So Prabhupada is saying that all these uh, incarnations, they come for a particular function. No, why there is a particular specific function why they are descending to this earth. No, it's a very like important thing to understand. Material world as compared to spiritual world is like more than hell. No, it's a very dirty, filthy place. Okay, if you know of any filthy place, let's say an area which is full of garbage, no? In our cities, especially in Delhi, I have seen when you enter Delhi from Punjab, from like 20 kilometers beyond, before Delhi, you can judge, you can guess that Delhi, you are about to enter Delhi, just because the smell of the garbage. Okay, as you enter, there are hills of garbage there. Okay, so imagine if just for a few hours you have to stand in that hill of garbage, how will you feel? Will feel disgusting, you know. So imagine our homes are like, for example, it's like spiritual world, and that hill of garbage is material world. Krishna and his planetary portions, they come from beautiful Vaikuntha Loka, all the spiritual planet, to the filthy place like a garbage hill, which is the material world. Unless there is a purpose, nobody would like to go. Okay, so as Krishna, so as all the planetary portions. So there is a specific function why they descend. Okay, and those functions Prabhupada has explained here, and there are some These are the external functions. No, Krishna comes to kill demons, as in Bhagavad Gita Krishna says paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya च दुष्कृताम धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे, to annihilate the miscreants, to kill the demons. Krishna comes. But the very deep internal reason is why Krishna comes, why all the plenary portion, why the avatars come, because they want to meet their devotees. In these filthy places, in this garbage hill, there are some devotees of Krishna. So Krishna comes to meet them. Okay. And on Janmashtami, Krishna is appearing to meet all of us. Okay. We are trying to be devotees. We are aspiring devotees. So Krishna comes to give pleasure to his devotees. Okay. To kill the demons, Krishna doesn't need to come. Okay. Just a tsunami is enough. Just an invisible coronavirus is enough to kill it in wholesale. They don't even have to choose whom to kill, whom not to. Wholesale people will be killed. Okay. So the natural calamities are enough to kill the demons. Okay. But Krishna still comes. That is his causeless mercy, that leaving his spiritual planets, leaving his Vaikuntha planets, he comes to this material world to save us. No? To bring us back to Godhead, to do some pastimes by which we can be enchanted later on, we can be attracted, and we can choose Krishna again. No, we can go back to our home. Okay, so that's what Srila Prabhupada is saying in the first two paragraphs. Okay, so further, Srila Prabhupada is explaining one more important thing, that is Krishna an avatar or is Krishna an avatari? Okay, Krishna is actually avatari. Okay, so the other day, Prabhu was giving example. I think it was Sanatana Dharma Prabhu or Lal Govind Prabhu. Like I heard from one devotee, a senior Vaishnava, that let's say sometime we have this confusion that who came from whom. Vishnu is avatar of Krishna or Krishna is avatar of Vishnu. Srimad Bhagavatam is very clear on that. We are confused. Srimad Bhagavatam is very clear. Srimad Bhagavatam, even in this particular shloka, it's saying Krishnastu Bhagwan Swayam. Okay, so although there is not much difference in them, but there is still subtle difference. For example, we have a candle which is burning. Okay, and there are 23 more candles. You took the first candle and you lit up all the other 23 candles. Okay, now once they are all lighting up, once they are all lighten up, it's very hard to identify what's the difference between two candles. They all look the same. But if still somebody asks which is the original candle, or there was one candle from which all these candles were lightened up. Okay, so that was one original candle. So Krishna is that original candle, and all other incarnations are coming from Krishna. They are the plenary portions of Krishna. Okay, so either they are plenary portions or there are further incarnations. Okay, so there is a difference between that, so we won't go into technicality, but they all come from Krishna. Krishna doesn't come from anybody. Krishna is the source. Krishna is the root. Krishna is the avatari. He doesn't come from any of the incarnation. Okay, so in that little technical way, Srila Prabhupada is telling that Krishna possesses all the 64 attributes. No? 64 kalain, like the way in Hindi we call it. Okay, so Krishna has all those attributes in full in himself. Okay, but when the incarnations come, they possess a percentage of that, very very near to the full, but not completely full again. Okay, for example, here Prabhupada says that Lord Shiva, he possesses 84% of those attributes, not 100%. Okay, and a jiva, like we, the spirit souls, the portions of Krishna, we jivas can at max attain 78% of those attributes, not more than that. No matter how much we try, we cannot go beyond 78%. Okay, that's our limitation. So nobody can be God. Nobody can be equal to Krishna. That's why in Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna declares that there is nobody equal to me. and there is nobody similar to me. Okay, so Krishna is the only one. That is Kevalya. So Krishna is the source of everything, and everything emanates from Krishna. Okay, so that's what Prabhupada says in this particular purport. Okay, now I heard a Prabhupada's lecture on this particular verse, and Prabhupada mentioned very beautiful points on in that purport also, in that lecture. Okay, so Prabhupada said that in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham and paritranaya sadhunam. So Krishna comes to kill those demons, just like we discussed. Okay, so Prabhupada says that who exactly is a demon? Sometimes we think, oh, demon means Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, demon means Kansa. Yes, they are demons, no? But everybody has a demon inside. That propensity is demoness. That propensity is demoniac. Okay, what is that propensity? Prabhupada says that everything belongs to Krishna, no matter what. Okay, the property, our family, our wealth, our beauty, our intelligence, even ourselves. We all belong to Krishna. Okay. But when we deny that, no, this is for my enjoyment, we are, this nature, this propensity is demoniac. Okay. So Prabhupada says that this whole material world is property of Krishna. But there are people who would say, oh, I don't care. There is no God. You can become God. Okay, you do some sadhana, you do some mystic activities, and you will become God. I am God, you are God, everybody is God. No, this nature is demoniac. Okay, and the people who are saying this are demons. Okay, so Prabhupada gives example that if there are some prisoners, the prisoners inside the prison house might claim that, oh, I don't care. There is no government. I am the government. But doesn't matter what they say. Okay. Even that prison, even just by saying that the prisoners are saying that I do not follow any government, there is no government, I am the God, I am the controller, that doesn't mean that that prison house is not under government's control. Similarly, it's our situation. No matter how much we claim that this property belongs to me, I don't care who is God, I am the God, I am the controller of this house, whatever I will say, that should happen. No matter what we say, we are like crazy prisoners. Okay. No matter if I say that there is no God, okay, I am the controller, everything is in my control, still there is a controller, there is Krishna. Okay. So their purpose is example that we possess so many things. We have even the billionaires, they have many cars, they have many big buildings, they have skyscrapers, they have everything, no? But when the death comes, they are not able to save themselves, what to speak about their possessions. So Prabhupada says that if they are the God, they are the controllers, why don't they stop their own death? We cannot. No matter how much we deny that we are not control, हम अपने मन के राजा हैं. I am the king of my own mind. I am the king of my own heart. No, I will do what I want. No matter how many false claims we make, we are all controlled by the material nature. Okay, very simple example. We are supposed to eat some quantity, a little bit, whatever our capacity is. We eat a little more and we suffer. We have indigestion, we have acidity, we have all those problems. We are not able to control. We do not control when we eat food how it gets digested. We don't even know the number of organs we have inside this body. No, that means we have no control over our body. No matter how much we try, how hard we try. No, we cannot control our breaths. We cannot control our disease. No, you never know from where what will come. And there are many people, powerful people, who have tried that, no, I should not die. every single heartbeat of mine should be monitored. No, whatever I will eat, that will be tested so that I can prolong my life. No, I die, but still they died. No matter how hard they try. This is the nature of the world. Okay? So we must agree, must acknowledge that we are all controlled, and there is a controller on all of us. Okay? And that is the material nature. But the beautiful thing, you know what, is until we deny God, until we say that we are the controller, we are controlled by the material nature. Sorry for the disturbance, Prabhu. Actually, my son, he was awake, so I'm trying to adjust my laptop. Okay, sorry. So until we try that I'm the controller, I want to control my family, I want to control this and that, I want to make decisions, things should go as per I think, we are controlled by the material nature. But the moment we acknowledge the supreme personality of Godhead, the moment we acknowledge the controllership of Krishna, we come under control of Krishna. And that's a very loving relationship. No? Imagine you are being a prisoner is being controlled by the government. No, it's not a very sweet relationship. It's like, okay, you are the prisoner, I am the jailer. Okay, so I will give you punishment, you have to take it. The government has given the punishment. It's not a very sweet relationship. But imagine a child under shelter of his father. The child is also controlled, no, but it's not controlled by power, it's controlled by love. And that controllership, or that that shelter is for child protection. So when we surrender to Krishna, when we say, Krishna, I'm yours, okay, you are my father, you are my everything. I agree, I surrender to your will. I will give my best efforts, but I will not focus, or I will not be adamant on a particular result. Okay, I give my best, and you please allow me to surrender to your will. You do what is best for me. So that's like a relationship between a child and a father, or the parents. Okay, so Krishna will not do anything which is not good for us. Never ever. Okay, Krishna will only do which is the best for us. Imagine our parents, they are our biological parents only in this lifetime. We don't know whether they were our parents before or they will be our parents again. They are so concerned, so loving for us, that no parent can think bad about their kids, bad about their children. If that is the level of love, parents of this particular lifetime of few years can be so loving, how loving Krishna will be. He is our eternal father. Srimati Radharani and Krishna, they are our eternal parents. Okay, how can they be rude to us? Never. Our Shastra says that Krishna's love for us is like millions and millions of mothers put together. No, we cannot handle one mother's love. No, mothers are so selfless that no matter what their child do, no matter how much they bother them, how much they make them frustrate, how much they push all their buttons, okay, still the mother is loving. Mother will never say, oh, take my kid away. No, I don't want to see this person again. No, I want to have my own life. No, mother will never say that. Okay, mother will always say, even if you hit them, even if they slap them, still the child comes. Even once the child says, oh mama, I'm sorry, mother's heart just melts. you know Fathers might be little tough, but the mothers, they just melt. Oh, it's my child, it's my loving my kiddo. No, so we are so loving, and that loving propensity comes from Krishna. And imagine, just think about it, that Krishna is millions of mothers love put together. How can Krishna be rude to us? Never ever. Okay, so Krishna, when he does something, that is only for our benefit. He's like a surgeon. Sometimes we get pain. It's not that if we come to Krishna's bhakti, if we start doing we start worshipping Krishna or have relationship with Krishna, our life will be full of bed of roses and all that. No, it's going to be tough. Okay, so we need to accept, because that's the material world. Okay, there are many reasons why it happens, but there will be challenges. But we, even within those challenges, we will feel Krishna's love. Okay, it's just like there is a torrential rain outside. No, it's a storm, it's a rain, but you are inside a very safe building. Doesn't matter what's happening outside. Okay, we are immune to that. When in Canada, here temperature goes to -40, it's all snow outside, everything white. It's very hard to survive outside. No, it's very hard to stay there for a couple of seconds. Even 10 or 20 seconds staying outside in -40 is horrible. Okay, it's very cold. But we are all inside in the building, jumping up and down in kirtan, and we wear our summer wears. No, we don't have bulky jackets or everything because we have the heaters inside. That's like being in Krishna's protection. Life will be challenging, lots of ups and downs will come, but still we will be under Krishna's protection, and we will not feel that -40 because we are in the warmth of Krishna's love. Okay, that heater of Krishna's love is on. Okay, and the building is very safe. You are not going to get that extreme heat or extreme cold inside. So that's like being in Krishna's protection. So we must always be assured, we must always be fully convinced about this thing, that whatever Krishna is doing in my life is for my best. Because my parents, my father, my Krishna, he cannot do anything. Even knowingly, he cannot do anything. Intentionally, he cannot do anything which is bad for me, because that's his nature. We might be very bad. We might be the useless sons of our father or our parents. Okay, but a parent cannot be a bad parent. Okay, our Krishna cannot be rude to us. Okay, that's his causeless mercy. We should not take advantage of that, but we should be assured that Krishna loves us. Okay, there is nobody other than Krishna who loves us more than him. Okay, he loves us the most. Okay, now that doesn't mean we become rude to other people. That doesn't mean we go around in our family and say, oh, only Krishna loves me, Krishna loves me the most. No, Krishna loves us through those people. Krishna comes in our life. Krishna does all his leela, all his pastime, the interactions, the reciprocations through his devotees and the family around us, the friends around us, if they are Krishna conscious. And we need to be, it's our responsibility to make them Krishna conscious, okay, by being Krishna conscious first. Okay, so they are the mediums of Krishna to talk to us. Okay, so we should be very loving to them first. Okay, if we are not loving to the people around us, if we are rude to them, whom we interact every single day and we see them every day, how can we love Krishna whom we never saw? Whom we never saw face to face? No, so it's a very rude thing to say, oh, I only love Krishna. Okay, Krishna is my everything, everybody else is useless. No, no. Krishna comes through his devotees, so we should be very loving to them. No, so I don't know, Prabhu, what I spoke at last. Okay, so but I enjoyed it. So it's 2 minutes left, so if there is any question on this particular verse, or there is any question in general, so we can talk about it. If I will know the answer, I will try my best to answer it. Otherwise, we have Sanatan Dharma Prabhu who will help us. So the forum is open, Prabhu. If there is any question, you can let me know. Any reflections, any complaints, any comments?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Thank you, Grace Sundari Radhika Prabhu, for your very wonderful class. When you spoke, I could see your very nice insights on Srila Prabhupada's lecture that you've gone through. And I can say it was a perfect balance of tattva and rasa. Right? You initially discussed the tattva of how Krishna is a person who is Shad Aishwarya Purna, 6 full in six opulences. You mentioned that if Krishna is coming, there has to be a purpose. That was a brilliant point. And I like the analogy of how you come from Punjab to Delhi, there is the garbage. You compare Delhi to material world. I felt you should have gone from Vrindavan to Delhi, and that's how that would have been.
That's a better and beautiful
Yeah,
way to
Vrindavan
enter.
to Delhi, and yeah, if somebody is going to Delhi, Lord is going to Delhi. There definitely has to be a purpose.
Yeah.
That would have been very wonderful. Yeah, because then that is material world, spiritual world. That analogy was beautiful. And also descending in the beginning, also you said the plane descends, the Lord descends. Somebody from the top can descend. That was amazing. And overall, the you compared the Lord to a very wonderful avatari, the supreme person, the Kaivalya aspect of Lord, and also you spoke how Lord is having the feminine aspect as well, being as loving, caring, motherly, who doesn't reject us, especially those who take his shelter. Was so very nice. I think Mother Shalini wanted to say something. You can go ahead.
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
I'll be making her the host now.
Sure.
Right? Okay.
I just wanted to say it was a lovely session and inspiring for the tattvas that Prabhuji mentioned. However, what I look for in a session is the bhava and the prema, which I could see on your face and in your voice. It was so inspiring. So thank you very much. Really enjoyed this session till the end. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. So it's 8 o'clock, Prabhu. If there is no more questions, I would really like to thank all of you to be here this morning. And uh, it was a good thing for me that through the medium of this class, I got the opportunity to go through Srila Prabhupada's purpose and the lecture. So it was nourishing for me to talk to all of you. Thank you so much. And if you really liked even one point of the whole thing, Prabhupada's lectures and Prabhupada is beautiful. So I was just the medium to share that with you. So even if you liked any single thing in that, you can do me a favor. Please pray for me. So all of you, pray for me that I can have that love for Krishna, even a little bit, so that I can have that feeling of surrender to Krishna. So please pray for me. Okay. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. You all have wonderful day. And the devotees in India, you have a good night, wonderful night. And may you dream of Krishna. Okay. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Okay. जय वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः.